Hey, here we are. Says we're live.
We're live.
All right, we are live here at Spiro Mounds,
Spiro Mounds.
whichever you
It,
want to say it.
according to Google, it's Spiro. So,
All right.
But Google
Spiro
butchers
Mounds.
everything. So.
Yeah, Google always butchers it. We know that.
Yeah. So we hope you're getting this feed because we're kind of out here in the middle of nowhere. There's Pamela Rainey. How's it going, Pamela? So this is a ancient uh, mound system that's out here. So it's actually an archaeological site, and fortunately, we had the opportunity to come out here and investigate. So right now, I have this light off on my down by my foot, but we just heard out in the woods over here. I don't know how well you can see down there, but off in the woods down there is something very large and moving around. What's that?
Did you just say something, Lauren? Did you just say something?
I said you were Carrie? Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. I'm here with Dwayne Holmes, and everybody else want to introduce themselves?
Hey, I'm Sherika.
Rusty.
And that's
And
Lauren.
Lauren's
And
off in the darkness.
That's Lauren.
Yeah,
Say hello.
she's off in the darkness.
All right. So, not sure how well you're actually going to be able to see since we're out in the dark. There's
Yeah.
bugs all over the place. It's been raining here for days. It's very humid. But we are actually on top of one of the mounds right now. I'm going to give you the tour. So, you can see maybe there's a mound there, there's a mound there, there's the moon. Yeah, well, I've got the light down here. So,
Yeah, that's it.
we'll see how well it goes.
Towards the mound.
But right now we have the motion, and that was another thing. We have the motion sensor light set up. I'll reconnect. Okay. Yeah, I had to
Seems like
reconnect there,
right
so
here.
we'll see. We'll see how well the connection goes. We might not be able to do this too well, but we're gonna try.
Yeah.
Can always try.
Yeah. Something I wanted to try up here. Alright.
Still.
Let's-
Wow.
Look, it's
It's
swaying
back
the
and forth.
opposite way.
Yeah.
While ago, it's going towards you and towards her. Now it's
Yeah.
going
Now
side
it's
to
just
side.
like side to side. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
very much for
Thank
that.
you. Yes. Okay. So are you somebody who lived here many years ago?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going around in that circle.
Yeah.
Is your family here too?
Mm. Did you hear
I
that?
heard that.
What was that?
It's like a scream. I think that might be an animal or something.
Could be an animal.
That was out there, but it wasn't before that.
Yeah, we are out.
8.5. 3.4.
Yeah. Oh, on the millimeter, you got 8.5?
Yeah.
8.9.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it'd been just
8.5.
sitting there not doing nothing. Yes, it dropped.
11.7. 8.9. Not too bad. 16.2. 6.6. That
sounds
delicious.
Yeah.
Look at
Pull this light out here, yeah. Oh,
A lot of.
Alright.
I'm from the south, of course. Of course, up north they get a lot of bugs in Illinois and Indiana and summertime too.
interaction with it. Eating bugs down there.
Yeah.
We keep losing the signal. So, okay, who do we have in the house tonight? So, Frostbite says from Canada. There's Mickey Dole. All right.
And there ain't nobody out from all folks except us,
Yep.
the bugs, and the ghosts,
And the Tom.
and the wild animals.
Something in the woods.
Yeah, something big
Yeah.
was in the
Yeah,
woods.
something that turned on the light down there at one point.
Turned on the motion sensor.
Yeah, Mickey, I know. Happily surprised with the live, but the connection's terrible, I know. So we're probably going to cut it short on the live and then just record and give you guys a investigation video. That's probably what we'll end up doing. So, and your millimeter stopped too.
Yeah.
That was the
Earlier-
millimeter down there when we were doing. I don't know if you can see it.
As soon as we start talking
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Well, that was
Yeah,
just because I just
yeah.
put the phone near
Put
it.
the
But
phone there.
yeah, when we were doing the pendulum, what was it?
jumping up to
8.9?
8.9.
8.9 when
It
we were
was
doing the
8.9.
pendulum.
1.5, 1.8,
Yep.
1.7.
So
They seem to like that. They seem to know how to use it fairly well.
6.7,
Yeah.
2.3, 5.1.
yeah, that's down there.
Are you
Can
still
you
here
put it
with
over
us?
10 if you're still here?
Look at that.
I don't know how well you guys can see that down there. I don't know if they can see it too well.
It's on this
2,
side.
1.9.
That's crazy. It was
Yeah,
real
I just
high there.
heard something big move over there.
You heard something moving in the
Yeah.
woods again?
Yeah, I don't know if it
All
was
right.
in the woods. It almost sounded like it came from back here this time.
Okay, like
Greg
this one's
Renkin.
staying
Hey, yeah,
on,
good to
so
see
I
you too.
can do this one.
We're tripping the one
Yeah,
back
we're
here.
close.
We're tripping that one. But
if you
there was
see
one
those
time it
other
was way
ones go
down there
there,
and it tripped it.
and then the next one, there's one even further down than that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one way down there. Let's go check out the woods if something's moving around down there. Hey, you could just leave my... no, just remember that they're there. Yeah. So we're walking down the path that goes up the mounds. There's 9 of them?
Yeah,
Around
there's
here?
9 mounds. One was actual burial mounds, and when they dug it up, so they found over 600 bodies.
600 bodies in one burial mound. So
you
yeah, the
can
grass
imagine.
is really high over
Yeah.
here.
So you can imagine they're not very happy campers about that.
Yeah. But there's definitely something that was moving around back in here. Oh, look at that spider.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Shauna, if you're watching. Whoa.
Look at that.
That's pretty wild. That's huge.
That is crazy.
Welcome to the Arkansas wilderness. Oklahoma
We're in
wilderness.
Oklahoma, yeah.
That is
Oklahoma
such a pretty web, though.
wilderness.
Look at that like,
Yep.
detail on that.
That's
That
pretty
is-
wild. All right. Eat some bugs, young lady.
Please don't let me
Kill
walk into
all
a
these
spider
mosquitoes
web.
out
Kill
there.
bugs eat me alive.
Yeah.
All right.
They eat us, you eat them.
Yeah.
You are
So,
afraid
was
of
Shauna
me.
in there at all?
Sound like a deal.
Shadowcat says I like spiders. Yeah, Chanel, watch out for the spiders and the ticks. Chanel left $5 super chat. Thank you very much for that. Really do appreciate it. And I guess Shauna's not in there yet. But yeah, she would have gotten a kick out of that.
She knows who you are. She's watched you before.
What's that?
Vicky Cowboy.
Oh, hey, Vicky. All right, so let's move around to that.
See one of those. She's,
Yeah, I don't want to try to make that big thing.
Yeah, so we have 2 live streams going right now. Ours and theirs, so you do Facebook at the same time here.
He can. Mike will let us
Watch,
know.
there's a lot of water back here. Yeah, there's a lot of water over here, so be careful there. Get all the water.
Don't step over here. There's a lot of water.
Yeah, so we're actually not in the woods. That's like one tree before we get to the woods. But the woods are on the other side of the water.
Oh, wow.
Crap.
And it sounded close.
It sounded like something walking through the woods. So, hello. I heard that. In response, that was an animal.
Scream almost.
Hello. If that was something other than an animal, can you please repeat yourself? You heard a whistle?
I heard it twice. I heard it sounded like a little girl squeak, like right behind where we were standing, and then I heard 2 whistles following.
Oh, there's definitely something in there, though.
All right. Well, we'll check that out in a second. I'm going to dive into the creepy woods first.
8.3.
There's somebody here with us?
Come on, please respond.
Really just want to meet you, learn more about you.
We only want to know your story.
Oh, Shauna's finally here. Hello, my love. You missed the big spider.
It was a pretty one.
We'll have to go back over there and show her.
Yeah.
So Chanel says, Mike, look around the branch you are in Louisiana. They have tree snakes. Well,
We don't have tree snakes here.
no tree snakes here. So let's. Hello. Well, it goes down though. Yeah, and that's the one thing is I really don't want to run into poison ivy, oak, or anything like that.
The thing about not being able to get to it.
Hey, but I'm pretty covered, so.
You don't slap me with the.
Yeah, that branch is a little springy.
It stinks.
So who's walking around back here?
Hopefully you get any response.
Can you knock on a tree for us, please?
We heard you walking around back here a couple of times. We'd just like to meet you.
I heard you as well as Mike. Slightly. Ghost Radar says slightly. Right after I said that, I heard you as well as Mike. It said slightly.
13.9.
Did we get close?
So how's the feed been? So
Hopefully
you know
it's
what's
okay.
interesting is since we came down off the mound, the live stream has been a lot better.
I told you, I think
Yeah.
it's.
So
I think
interference
it's
from the mound itself.
Yeah,
That's really interesting.
You would think being higher up would give you a
I
better
got
signal.
cold chills.
Sam.
I have sticker bushes.
Did any of you just whisper?
None of it.
Did you? I haven't even talked to it.
I'm not sure what it said, but I thought I heard a whisper.
Dude, I just heard something walking
That might have
right
been
here
me.
to my right. No, it was over here, like something like it was just walking right here. Who's back there? I felt you when you came up.
0.7. 0.8.
Shauna says it wasn't her demon stomach. Yeah. If I heard your demon stomach from here, then half the world would be hearing your demon stomach. That'd be pretty loud.
I referred Mike to come out here, yeah? Do you like Mike? Seem to communicate well with him.
You guys don't really know me yet. I'm just trying to get to learn you, know you a little bit. I'm gonna reach out. If you can understand me, because I don't even know if you understand what I'm saying.
That was me crunching on bushes.
All right. Well, I want to test it. I want to try to go back up to the mound and see if the live stream cuts out again. See if it's that mound.
And we're in trees and stuff back here. That's what
Yeah,
doesn't make
we're in
sense.
the wooded area, so that don't
Yeah,
even make
this should be
sense.
blocking it more than being out in the wide open up there.
Let's do it.
So let's try that. See if what we're actually getting up there is maybe some sort of electrical interference from the mound itself.
No, we live by a big mountain. When we go up on top of the mountain, I get a lot better signal.
Oh, we got to show Shauna that spider.
Oh, yeah.
Treacherous branch.
Yeah, I see it.
First, because if I run into that thing, I'm not playing. I will flip.
Shauna Lauren's terrified of spiders too.
I will
All right.
flip out. Y'all will hear me like a 5-year-old girl.
I believe it was the,
I don't do
and
fire.
it was Chickasaw and Cherokee. The research that I've done on it is Cherokee and Chickasaw.
Well, something that I also found interesting from reading up on this is that the people here are also connected upriver to the people in Illinois.
There was 4
Here he is, Mike.
locations of this system that they had set up.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, it turned around the other side. That's the belly.
Look, it's got the eyeballs right there in the back on the
I don't think that's
side.
eyeballs.
No,
I think
that's
the
its
colors.
belly. It turned around to the other side.
I don't say
So
what is
how
it?
do I come back over here?
I want to catch a bug and throw on
Here we
there.
go. Lower the light.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. It's fuzzy.
Oh, he
Jumped at the light.
He said,
It's like, dude, take a picture
Lower
and
the
go
light.
on.
Like I have
lower the light.
Yeah.
spider
You can hit
web
that
on my
side button,
phone.
turn it on.
Yeah. You see it?
Sorry guys, I know y'all got shaky there. I had a spider web on my
All right.
on my arm.
Building a
I don't know if you-
beautiful web, though.
yeah.
Yeah. Shauna says, ew, set it on fire. Okay. So she saw it.
That's
Okay.
what somebody else said in ours. They said BPS, she's here spraying the torch. Y'all, the spider is our friend tonight because it eats bugs and there's
There's a
thousands.
lot of
There's a
bugs
crap
out here
ton of
that are
bugs.
eating on
Yep.
us, so we're hoping it'll kill some of
All right. So let's go back up and see if our connection cuts out again.
I can almost bet you it will.
Yeah,
once
on
we
this
get up there.
system there was 4. You were mentioning that there was one. Illinois, there was location. Yeah, I mean it was like 4.
You were talking about
This whole system.
Okay.
Like a big system.
Yeah, and we got, see how much cooler it is up here once we step up on
Yeah.
the mountain? Yeah, it is.
They
It's
are
a
going up
lot
in
cooler
elevation.
up here.
As you go up in elevation,
Yeah, so I don't know if you
it
guys in the live stream can see it. So this is like one large mound, but then it has like these 2 peaks. One there, and one over there. And let's see. You guys still connected?
so far.
So far, so good. Okay,
Let me see your
very
phone.
good.
Let me see your phone real quick.
Shauna says, unless it's sucking bugs in like a Hoover, I should kill it. That's nice. That's, well, we're staying connected. We've heard coyotes.
Bugs are just chilling on my shirt. They're just like, hey, what's up?
All right.
I wish the bugs were just chilling on me.
And they're eating me too, but some are just chilling on my shirt.
They straight.
All right.
Normally they
Let's
eat-
try. Since we're still connected.
I'm not Cherokee.
Let's try. Since we're connected.
And the bugs aren't so bad right now. There's a little bit,
Yep.
not as bad.
Not as bad. So let's try it. All right. Oh. As I say that.
Yeah.
All right. So we tried this earlier. So pendulum that I got from my friend, I decided that I wanted to try, a more ancient technique since we're up here on ancient mounds. So we're gonna try this once again. The connection was breaking up a bunch when we tried this before. I don't know. I mean, maybe our connection with the spirit just grabbed some sort of power, and
Nice.
I don't know. Not you. Hey, whoever's over there, just back up a little bit.
Look,
All right, good. We
Look.
have the stream back.
as soon as you
Off the mound. I can't. Okay, Zippy is asking, is it me or the connection is really bad? No. I think the mound is interfering with the signal. I mean, we're actually more out in the open on the mound than we were in the woods.
Just in the woods.
So I think it's,
Covered in the woods.
I think it was
Hold on, let
When-
me see this.
when the signal went out over here,
I'm gonna
when you guys lost connection, I was trying stuff with the pendulum. That light kicked on. So just all kinds of stuff.
Are you-
We're leaving the motion.
No, we're
No, go ahead and grab them.
We're moving off the mound.
Moving off the mound. Okay.
I really want to get up on top
East
of the
St.
big
Louis,
one, but
which
it's
is in
growed
Illinois.
up.
Yeah, that's really overgrown there.
Yeah.
So if you guys can see us, we're getting off the mound. There's the other one. Okay. And we're connected again as we come down off the mound. So, sorry about that. We purposely tested that out. Of course, I can't see where I'm going because the light's in my face. So, we were able to recreate it. let me set this down. All right, you got those motion detectors? All right.
Y'all gotta remember, it's not just our life. We can't be our normal self.
Gotcha.
Like, I mean, we can be just our life.
All right, where do you want to move on to?
I don't know if you want to go that way, but right back there is the other wooded area I was telling you about. It's got a walking trail too.
Is there a
Okay.
mound back that way?
It's wood.
Well, there's like 9 mounds total out here.
Well,
Yeah. Or do you want to show me that hut?
yeah, we can go look.
Show me the hut, and then we'll finish up this lot.
You don't need help carrying it?
Um,
Here.
Actually,
You want to carry the red one?
Yeah.
I'll carry the.
I'll carry the black one.
You sure?
Yeah, you got the red one.
You sure?
Yep.
You got it?
I'm not carrying it. You got our bag.
Okay.
I don't even have it, Will.
That way you
I
can
got
do
my
what you
water
need to
bottle
do.
in my
Right.
pocket, but I
Yeah,
don't have it.
Appreciate that. All right.
That way you can lie.
So,
Like I said, that's
Yeah.
what.
here we go. So successfully recreated. Now that we are back to live, we got off the mound. We're headed toward the hut. And so, but yeah, we successfully recreated that. Even though we're on the mound
Yeah, we're in
and we're wide out in the open,
Oh, yeah.
and we're higher ground.
Oh yeah.
Clear signal, apparently clear signal, that
No, we're off the mound.
the mound was interfering with the signal.
Spider bite, you're dead.
So,
Yeah, right.
And the last time.
okay, and Shauna says, now that you're not frozen, give Andrew Cox a shout out. Okay, Andrew Cox, you got a shout out.
Yeah, 1,000.
Yeah,
Or the,
Alright.
what's his name that plays
the hut we're going to look at currently. We actually caught a picture. If I had it, I would show y'all of a woman standing in the hut.
Seth McFarlane.
And
Oh, cool.
Transparent, translucent, but it was pretty much a full body apparition.
Nice.
She's like, go to the doctor. Oh, my head over here.
Oh, you're talking about a million waves.
It's the only standing hut left out here on the grounds, and I don't know if y'all heard Sherika earlier or not, but Sherika said Spiro is one of the 4 main mounds.
We're regional mounds.
One of the 4 main regional mounds in the United States. And it just so happens, since Mr. Mike lives in Illinois, one of the other originals is in East St. Louis, Illinois. And then, where did you say the other one was? Georgia?
Georgia, Alabama.
In Alabama.
Alabama. But, like we mentioned earlier, it's said that they found over 600 documented buried people.
Yeah, in that big
in the big
mound,
mound.
which we haven't shown you guys yet.
They didn't even
There's a lot of that though.
dig the whole mound. They just dug part of the mound.
Well, yeah, it was like during the 1930s. They were basically being tomb raiders
Yeah.
and looting the place
Yeah.
during the 1930s. And the artifacts that they excavated, they basically sold all over the world. There's some of them they haven't been able to recover. There was artifacts in there over 1,000 years old that were like perfectly preserved.
Yeah.
It was the way that the burial chamber was built. It preserved
Yeah.
artifacts.
But then when they came back to try to get some of the remnants that were there, it was like things had disintegrated because the mound had been broken into.
Yeah.
So,
And
show you the
honestly,
path here.
yeah. While he's showing you the path, honestly, I think that may be one of the reasons that these mounds are so active and they're so, I mean, I would be upset if somebody come and disturbed my resting place as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, so 600 in that one mound, and I guess they don't know from the others because they haven't excavated the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did they say the other ones were, Sherika?
Okay.
Please,
So,
you
but-
go here.
The thing that's kind of mysterious is that it was just, what was it, like the year 1450 or for no,
What, do you
apparent
remember
reason.
What year it was abandoned?
wasn't it like 1450 or something like that? It was abandoned? And they have no idea why?
850 AD to 1440 AD.
1440, okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So,
Honestly, we could be like in a different. They just don't want to call it anything else.
850.
Brief millimeter spike.
okay. Well, yeah, and I lost signal again, so. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see again. Maybe. Okay, I think we're live again. So Tom, chat. Thank you very much, Tom McNicholas. So, yeah, I mean, we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so we do apologize for some of the disruptions. The worst was on top of that one mountain. To the hut. Kind of like on the opposite side of the complex. What I should do is get out the, should have gotten out the other flashlight. Actually, yeah, you know what? Who has the red eye?
She does.
Okay, I'm going to get out the bigger flashlight. Oops, about to jet for a second.
Yeah.
Pushing buttons all on that thing.
As I make it so that bugs are all over you. Okay.
I think that's unavoidable out here.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Where is it? Oh, crap.
That one caught my nose. Just keeping my
All right.
mouth closed so I didn't eat.
Oh yeah, you can see it really good on mine.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you can see it better on yours?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah.
And you guys see down here on YouTube. Maybe if we directed it down a little bit more. Okay. So yeah, a little bit of a hike to the hut. But is that hut original or is it a replica?
That one's the only original one.
Okay.
The only original one that's still here.
But can you imagine the process that they went through
Make it right. Build stuff.
to prepare?
It probably took forever.
Oh yeah, it's a long process.
Yeah.
They didn't have the machinery.
It's just amazing though that they could do. I mean, it's amazing how far things have gone.
Well, think about the pyramids. How we're putting
Oh
that
my
together.
gosh, that's freaking amazing.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Batteries in the back to it.
Oh no.
I knew it was kind of loose, but dang.
It's been like, how do you use my nail last time to try to tighten
We
it?
had it tightened up.
Yeah.
It's working itself loose.
I have to get like a actual screwdriver and just like
Technical difficulties here. Here we go.
start night.
That's
lost the
always
deadlight.
expected with not dark.
It literally
night,
just fell off. So.
Yeah. So they had, what was it, the light?
Equipment's
Yeah,
draining,
Red
light
Just
fell
boom.
equipment's draining, freaking things falling off. Like earlier today, this morning before.
Oh,
This morning before we went to the Paracon,
shine that bright light.
I checked the Ovilus. Okay,
Sorry.
it's completely full.
No, that was me. I shined it.
Oh, it was
I
your
had it
light?
charged
Okay.
Last night. Also, I can't. It wouldn't even come on. I can't even use it. It's dead.
All right, well, you guys do that. I'm going to take these guys up here to the bigger mound. So, which is, I don't know how well you guys can see. It's actually right back there. You guys see back there? So, that's the big burial mound back there where it was in the 1930s. They dug under it. And basically, they looted the place. All the artifacts and the stoneware, there were baskets that were over 1,000 years old that were still intact. Just however it was sealed, kept everything perfectly preserved within there. But then they came and looted the place. So this one doesn't have a path that we can go up on top of, and the vegetation is really high. So I still can. I don't know how well you guys can see it all. There we go. Better. Not exactly the best. Is that better? Okay. So this big mound. And what's kind of cool is that we're actually out here at an ancient archaeological site doing an investigation, which most sites like this, they don't let you do. So, there you go. Damn, this is not working out too well, is it? You guys are probably like, what the hell is going on? I don't know how well you guys can see that. But that's the mound. There's like this big depression in the middle. The chamber is right in the middle of it. So it goes up, comes down a little bit, up, back again. When it comes down, there's a little mound over here. So, but it's kind of all overgrown at the moment. They're not, it's not like they're mowing up there, although they mowed a path on the other one that we were just on. So, it's pretty cool. So, wish I would have had you guys out here during the day so you could see a little bit better. We got out here about 8 o'clock, so I got a little footage of this place. So, and here's a little smaller mound over here. So the little mound here, round is there. And there's everybody. Oh, bright light.
We are back.
But apparently down this path, I haven't been all the way down here yet. This is where the hut is. And I think there's a spider web on my ear. They're trying. It's not like there's a flashlight mount on the phone. Yeah, the wooded area on the left, this is where you had like all kinds of electronic crazy stuff going on, right?
That's what killed a brand new 9-volt battery in my spirit box.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, we walked down that earlier and had some stuff.
Confirmed it, and then it said, they said no.
All right. Oh, nice big puddle up here. You guys are ready to swim? A lot of water. Whoa, careful, muddy. Muddy and slippery right there.
Almost went
Yeah.
ice
Yeah,
skating.
it must have flooded. That's all that rain. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I just went skating.
Maybe cut through the brush over here, because yeah, that's not gonna work.
Oh God.
Another spider.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's a nice web.
Yep.
All of our spider lovers.
That's really damn bad on y'all. Sorry. I ain't good with that.
Hi, buddy.
Oh shit.
Swamp.
Yep.
We're going to have to go back around the other way. There's another
Damn.
way to get to it.
Crap.
Oh shit.
He's up there.
You know, that's higher ground straight back there. Can we get around there?
I just didn't want to hurt it. I'm not scared. I'm more worried about hurting it. I love spiders.
There's another spider there. That's a bigger one. Okay. I'm just trying to see where it gets a little drier.
Is it dry over there?
So far. Because see, there's a little mound over here. So the water's gonna... Okay, yeah, it's dry over here. And there's a mound up over here. Well, not there, where I was. Over there.
Yeah, man. Is this a mound right
Yeah, that's a little mound right there.
there? That's one of them right
Yeah, that's one of them. It's a small one. It says Ward Mounds 1 and 2.
What is it?
Ward Mound.
Yep, that's one of the housing mounds.
Yeah.
The housing mounds.
Okay. Which, yeah, they need to cut the grass back a little bit so you can actually see it. Okay, so where's the hut? That should be around here somewhere, right? Way to like really bypass it just to... Cool.
You choking on
Just
bugs,
protein.
Rusty?
Just protein.
Yeah, it's some protein. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was an original. It'll tell us right here on this board.
Right.
It's where what you're looking at right there in front of us is where we saw a
You saw the apparition of a woman here. So it's got mud walls. So it is a reconstruction, but this is basically what it was. God dang it.
There's spiders in there too.
Somehow I was not able to see the web that was right there, and I walked right into it. All right.
We
Caught it right in the face. All right. All right, everybody. So we're inside one of the huts. Okay. We still have everybody here?
This is
Cool.
actually a replica.
So it says must look cool. Wouldn't know the pic is frozen. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Well, that means that there was one here. It's just
There was one here.
What did you say, Sherika?
It is the exact site of where one was from where they found the post holes.
Okay, so they found the post here and they built a reconstruction on top of it. So
One
okay.
of these would house 10 to 15 people and it would last 10 to 20 years.
Okay.
So you'd have 10 to 15 people.
10 to 15 people living in this little space.
Our
And it goes into
houses are
details.
bigger than this, and we don't have that many people living
Right.
in it.
It goes into details of how they actually like pack the mud in and use sapping and stuff off of trees. They didn't have the things that we have, sheet rock and stuff like that. So this is just a reconstruction of what it was like.
Yeah, but they had the mud.
Out of what
Oh
they
god
had.
dang it!
Another one?
Another one. I keep walking
Eating
into the spider webs.
webs.
Yeah. So.
I want to read that a little more.
I was out there reading it.
Like how it was built and stuff.
So but this is how they did it.
Okay.
Except for that, they probably did not have that wire mesh.
Damn, girl.
Yeah, just stay in here.
You just got whacked.
I just about knocked myself out.
Yeah.
Just gave yourself a header on the pole.
Yeah.
Like I went and walked out and ducked under the first
Yeah,
one, but I
she
didn't duck under that second one and smacked right into it.
Jeez. Okay.
This near the humidity picked up over
Yeah, it's really humid in this little box.
I can't imagine how it was sleeping in
10 to 15 people.
No air.
there. No air conditioning. Of course,
How you
back
guys
in the
doing down here?
1400s, they didn't have.
Maybe that's why their family values were higher.
Who was the apparition that we
You gotta-
captured
You gotta
here?
take consideration. It would have been different.
Tom McNicholas warns, don't go in the basement.
Mm.
There's no basement, dude.
You can
Let's
dig
go
out.
into the basement
So
and the attic too.
yes, now you can see me talking. Yeah. Well, before I couldn't see because I had it faced away from me. I was having you guys walk down the path.
Yeah, I couldn't
I want to read that on how they actually built it.
at the same time.
So maybe you guys will look from the outside again. It's actually really hot in there. It is
Step out
really
here,
hot
it's
inside
like-
there.
That's where I actually caught the apparition.
Yeah.
Still.
All right. Well, they're over there checking that out. I'm gonna go back in. Oh, okay. Hello. I don't know if you can understand me at all. My name is Mike. Just curious about you. Curious about your people. How things worked. How you lived back then. I'd love to come and visit you sometime. You know I am right now, but another time. What was that? Do you think apparitions realize they're apparitions? Probably not. Did they do a good job of building your house? Rebuilding it? Did they do a good job with that? Does this look like where you used to live? Bugs are really loud right now. Of course, they're talking over there. So Leslie, some of the history behind the Spiro Mounds. So basically, it was inhabited from about the year 800 till about 1440. Um, it was a major trading route. There are four major mound areas in this part of the country. This was one of them, connected to the ones up there by Shawnee in Illinois, as well as ones in Alabama and Georgia. So there's the big burial mound that's over there that had about 600 had been buried there. Of course, there was commerce and rituals and all that. Big mystery as to why it was abandoned. You don't really know why. But it remained basically untouched from 1440 until the 1800s. Unfortunately, in the 1930s, the big burial mound was looted. Some of the artifacts have made it back. Many have not. But many of most of the things in there were perfectly preserved. So baskets that were, 1,500 years old, had been perfectly preserved. So it was really a shame that they did that. So, have we ever done a show out of the U.S.? No, we have not ever done a show out of the U.S., unfortunately. We will, because when we go to Ireland, when we get married, we'll be doing shows out of the U.S. So, what I see about is there energy in there? Actually, right now I'm not really feeling energy in here. Now, on the mound, when our signal kept cutting out, yeah, we were getting definitely some energy up on that mound. So, and it looks like I missed a bunch of super chats here. Can I click into that and find out who did super chats? So, damn, I can't go in there, can I? I'm trying to see if I can. So I know I saw one from Tom McNicholas, Chanel F earlier. Any of the other ones, damn, I can't. Let's see if I can click on that. Nope. So sorry about anybody whose super chat I missed. I can't click on there and see who gave a super chat. Maybe I can scroll back, because I do want to thank all of those who did that, or super chat superstars. You may have been back too far. I am getting low battery warning. I'm down to 10%. So, there's Shauna saying, watch out for the ticks. Okay, yeah, because I got a tick last year at, where is that, in Tennessee. So, Sean, tell me when I see what I can type in. I know I'm going way back now. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing, I think that's as far back as it's letting me go in the history. Oh, yeah, there's the $10 from Tom McNicholas. And can I go back any further? I just want to give thanks to anybody who, and that's as far as I can go. So I know that I can see that there were more, but I'm not seeing the history of it. So Andrew did a fit. Wow, Andrew. Wow, that's crazy. But thank you. Thank you very much for that, Andrew. Really, absolutely appreciate that. You did not have to do something like that, but absolutely appreciate it. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, because I have, like I said, less than 10% of battery here. Yes, and we do think cemeteries are active as well. So basically, what our assessment here is that the mound has a crap ton of energy, because we kept cutting out every time that we went up to that mound, even though it's higher elevation, wide open, where we should have a much better signal, and we kept crapping out on that. So we're going to keep investigating here, but I'm going to have to wrap up the live. Thank you guys very, very much for joining. Thanks for bearing with all the disconnects. And I'll bring you more from this. Haunted Road Media will bring you more from this location. Right now we're inside the hut at the Spiro Mounds. All right. So, what was that? G's LOL, finally? Well, I didn't know, because I couldn't see it. I scrolled all the way back. I didn't see it. So, yeah, Andrew, gotta pass out. Did you just see me eat the bug? Tell me you just saw me eat the bug. All right. All right, everybody. It's hot. It's humid. We got some more investigating to do. We'll record and bring you some more later. and a recorded video. So you guys have a great night. See you later. Shauna, I love you.